Hey, I'm Vicky and welcome to another cleaning video. This is a whole house clean with me that I hope will give you lots of cleaning motivation with any of the housework chores that you need to get done. So switch this on. You could maybe put it on the big TV in your living room and clean along with me as I go. I set myself 2 hours to get through some really important tasks around the house. So starting off with tidying and dusting. I've started upstairs with this and I'm going to work my way down. So bringing stuff downstairs that belongs downstairs, bringing some laundry downstairs because I need to change the kids' beds. But I'm starting upstairs, working my way down as I go. This is my youngest bedroom. I'm just starting off tidying up, stripping off her bed. I'm going to do the same in her sister's room as well. Both of their desks have got very, very messy. I'm really happy that they use their desks so much, but there is just so much paper everywhere. So I'm just going to clear that down because I think if they do want to sit there and do anything there, I feel like this mess is just, that you can see here, it's just not the environment to create, you know. There's like no space for them to do anything. So both of their desks need going over. There's toys all over the floor. There's Lego figures all over the floor. So starting with the kids' rooms, I'm just tidying up, getting those beds stripped off and putting some fresh bedding on, just making the rooms tidy again. I don't know if you guys have this with your kids, but there are certain things in my kids' rooms that I would love to get rid of, but I know that they'll get so cross with me. So like my daughter has really cleverly made, you can just see it in the bottom of the screen there, this like sort of paper bag. She got some paper and she made a little bag, and it's great. It's getting gradually more and more crumpled as the weeks have gone on. But she doesn't want me to get rid of it. There's nowhere I can sort of put it. If I fold it down, it's just going to collapse completely. So it just has to stay. But I think with little kids, it's kind of about an adjustment of attitude, really. Like you can't have too high expectations about the tidiness of your home and about bits everywhere. Yes, you can have a big clear out and you can return it to sort of some semblance of normality. But at the end of the day, a house is there to be lived in. It's not a show home. So I think it's about adjusting your expectations and just kind of accepting the chaos a little bit, while also, you know, doing everything you can to make you feel happy with the state of your home. And it's a tricky balance. It's not an easy one to strike. I certainly struggle. But this tidy up has definitely made me feel better about this room for sure, because it had got slightly chaotic, just toys everywhere. As you can see here, we've got another desk where I just don't think you can really sit at this desk and do much. There's just like no space anymore. So I'm going to sort through the drawings that she's done. I'm sorting through the things to keep, the things to get rid of. I do keep some of their drawings. I don't keep all of them because there's just not enough space. So sorting through the ones to keep, the ones to get rid of, and just clearing this space so that when she comes to sit down at this desk again, there's actual room for her to do stuff. Now that I've tidied up a bit upstairs, I'm moving on to doing a bit of cleaning upstairs. So finishing off the dusting, dusted the girls' rooms. I'm moving on to the bathroom sinks. So what I do is I get my bathroom cleaning spray, spray it all around the sink in our ensuite, leave that to dwell for a bit, go into the kids' bathroom, spray their sink, just so that it's had a chance to work, and just particularly with their sink because there's so much toothpaste and just gunk soap in their sink. So the spray just needs a little bit of time to work on freeing that up, and then I can wipe it down. I'm also spraying some Viacal on this tap in here, having wiped off the bathroom spray, because there's a lot of limescale on this tap at the moment. I think we might need to adjust our water softener. It doesn't seem to be really doing the trick at the moment. Now I'm moving on to the shower, which the shower tray is just got really mucky again, just lots of soap scum around the plug hole and a bit of hard water staining around the edges. And I'm also going to give the shower screen a bit of a wipe down as well, because that's gone a bit cloudy. Now that I've finished with the cleaning and tidying upstairs, I've moved downstairs into the downstairs toilet. I'm just wiping down the sink there, and then I can move on to the tidying and cleaning tasks in the rest of the downstairs area. rid of the recycling, I can now put on some laundry. I've got the dehumidifier working there. Really helps to dry clothes quicker in the winter. I did actually a video on that, which I'll link in the description below if you're curious about that. And I'm now moving on to sweeping the rest of the floor, sweeping all around the kitchen, which is where lots of crumbs just get stuck all around these edges of the kitchen, and then I can wash the floor. This is a Karndean flooring, by the way, so it came with a special sort of cleaning fluid, which I use mostly. I do sometimes just to quickly wipe down the floor, just spray a bit of the normal kitchen cleaner that I have and then mop it. But the key with the Karndean is really just to make sure that it doesn't get absolutely soaking wet, because the edges will start to curl up. I've just wiped down the dining room table here, and there's loads and loads of crumbs on the kids' dining room chairs. So I'm just going to vacuum all the edges there to get rid of those. We have very sharp legs on the dining room chairs, which unfortunately I'm really nervous that they're going to scratch the Karndean flooring. So I have these little leg pads that stick to the bottom. Unfortunately, after a couple of weeks, they tend to fall off, so I'm having to replace them all the time. But I think without them, because the kids really scrape their chairs in and out of under the table, it can really damage the floor. So yeah, I have to replace those every now and then. So that's one of my regular jobs, is going around and making sure that the sticky pads underneath the dining room chairs are still there. So moving into the living room area and the kids' playroom, I'm just doing some tidying up. On the side there's some recycling creations that my youngest made in her last week of school before half term. So not going to get rid of those. She's quite proud of them. So going to display them there for a little while. She's quite pleased with those. This area of the living room here is just such a dumping ground for stuff, just hairbands that the kids have taken off and just chucked to one side, and books and magazines, all sorts of things, and it does get very dusty. So I'm just moving everything out of the way, tidying it up, getting over all of the picture frames that are there as well, get rid of all that dust. This is our conservatory here, which is the kids' zone. This is their domain, and they make really good use of it, which is fantastic. It is quite messy at the moment. There's a lot of little sort of beads and things on the floor that need to be vacuumed up, swept up, put back where they belong. Finishing off this whole house clean, which I said at the beginning was a speed clean power hour. It did go over the hour. It probably took me about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. But the difference it made to the house, just that hour and 45 minutes, is just so striking that I think it's always worth it. However much time you have free, and I get it, with kids, with life, with work, you probably don't have that much time. But even just an hour, even just an hour and a half can make so much difference. You can get so much achieved if you work your way logically around the house and just really, really focus in that time. No distractions, no phones, no TV, just cleaning and putting some music on. And listening to that while you're going as well can be a great motivator. It definitely is for me. I so hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it gave you some cleaning motivation. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next upload. Bye.